there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking Steve Harvey taking nearly, over 6 months to respond finally to Katt Williams, you guys. And make a comment about him, which we're going to react to in a moment. I don't know what's in the water this past week, right? Stephen A. Smith wanting to come for Will Smith for a 2-year-old slap and trying to get people to boycott and wanting him to speak to the black community. And now we have Steve Harvey 6 months later finally giving a soundbite to Katt Williams that he could have gave back in January, you guys. I mean, if you were going to wait this long, you might as well have just never said anything, right? So this audio clip is coming from a fellow YouTuber / content creator by the name of Comedy Hype. So let's hear what he said. Let's go and listen to the audio, and then we're going to react.
A young man without a role model is like an explorer without a map. How do you figure manhood out without talking to another man? And I want to say Katt Williams ain't shit. I want to say, I can't say it on the radio. I don't use my platform to bring nobody down. But when I'm live, though, I'll destroy your ass.
This isn't the flex, Steve Harvey, that you thought it was. I mean, waiting over 6 months to respond to Katt Williams and waiting until Katt Williams is at the conclusion after the his comedy tour is over and he doesn't have any, scheduled, appearances or anything else, at least until September as of now. Now you feel it's safe to come out and say something. You were better off just saying nothing. Now Katt Williams is going to come out and drag you. I don't know if it was like some type of, Midwest allegiance that you were thinking to just stay silent and do the mute challenge all this time, but you were better off saying nothing. And then why bring this up at a charity event? And you're trying to supposed to be, giving some advice and tips and things to young men, and you throw that dig in there and it's supposed to be a positive event about giving back. Can you make it make sense? That this wasn't the appropriate audience for this, right? I just don't understand what Steve Harvey is doing. I truly don't. And Katt's now really about to light him up because you did not have the smoke, you didn't have this energy, and really the reaction to the crowd, their laughs wasn't like a laugh like, ha 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 ha, that's the funniest thing I've heard in my life. It was like, ha 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 ha, about time you finally responded, but it's not as funny as you think it is. Steve Harvey was laughing more than the people that were in the crowd, you guys. But this was so stupid. This was so dumb because why? You were literally quiet all this time. Even Kevin Hart responded faster than you, right? Like everyone else, all the comedians, even comedians that weren't even talked about came out the woodwork for their little 15 minutes of fame and clout and clicks and views on everyone's podcast. And like literally within the first week of Katt Williams' interview with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay, because of how viral everything was going. And you said nothing. You did the mute challenge. So you can't come back now in the dog days of June and be like, oh, let me give this smoke to Katt Williams at my charity event. No. You're not going to get away with this, Steve Harvey, because this was 2000 and late. This was completely unnecessary. If you were going to wait this long, you might as well just never responded altogether. You should have just sat there and just ate your food and just continued on with this golf tournament, charity event and all of the things, because you're about to get dragged by everybody, because everybody's about to be like, what was the point? What was the point? You basically wasted everybody's time. You basically didn't need to say anything. You didn't need to do anything, because for what, right? What did Katt Williams lie about, right? And that's the piece too, right? All these people that have something to say about Katt Williams, Sarah, you want to drag certain comments that he made or whatever in the interview. None of the people that he called out, or even, people who knew the people that he called out, none of them said that Katt Williams was lying on them. None of them said that this was a completely fabricated story and that this didn't happen. In fact, their silence was confirmation or somebody else confirmed what Katt Williams said, right? So again, if you aren't even going to address any of the allegations of you trying to sabotage Katt Williams, what is saying, oh, Katt Williams isn't bleep, oh, oh, I cracked myself up going to do? Because that didn't give what you thought it did, Steve Harvey. It really didn't. You were better off silent. Everybody's moved on. Nobody cared anymore. Everybody had turned the page because they figured, hey, we are not going to hear from Steve Harvey. Fine. We get it, right? He's too afraid to say anything. And then the time you do say something, it is 6 months later, you guys. 6 months later when everyone has turned the page, when everybody has moved on. But again, and here's the thing. These same people, right, who have an issue with Katt Williams, who are mad at Katt Williams, they sure do not mind using his name for clout and getting clicks and views and trying to go viral. And that's what this is giving. Hey, nobody's talking about my charity event that I have every single year. Nobody's talking about the things I have to say. Let me put out this soundbite of Katt Williams so that I can get into the news, you guys. That's what this is giving, because everybody now wants to be viral for something. Everybody now wants to be infamous for something. And this wasn't the move, Steve Harvey. This didn't give what you thought it did. In fact, it just made things a lot worse for you, because people are going to go in for you for waiting this long. People are going to go in for you because you didn't even give anything. And just saying Katt Williams isn't bleep. You didn't really drag him. You didn't really come for anything. You didn't really refute anything that he said or anything. So what was the point? What was the point? It was a complete and utter waste of time as far as I'm concerned, right? So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.